Hey guys, welcome to my channel HAIRLICIOUSLY. If you guys are new to this channel, please make sure to subscribe so that you guys are updated on the latest hair loss treatments, hair transplant topics, info on micro needling for not only hair but also beard growth, as well as any topics covering hair loss in general. So today I have some exciting news for all of you guys to share with. If you guys recall, last time I made a video regarding an Italian pharmaceutical company called Cassiopeia and their anti-androgen containing composition topical for the treatment of male pattern baldness. Now this topical is called Breezula, and I'm just going to give you guys a quick recap before I dive into the update for Breezula. As we all know, one of the main causes of male pattern baldness or androgenetic alopecia is due to the high concentrations of DHT in our scalps, which shorten the hair follicle's life cycle and eventually causes miniaturization until the follicles become thinner and thinner, and ultimately they are not going to be able to produce hair, resulting in baldness. So the good thing about Breezula is that it is a topical that acts at the cutaneous level on the scalp by blocking DHT interaction with specific hair follicle androgen receptors. So what it does is actually reduces the skin's production of prostaglandin D2 that can also inhibit hair growth and cause baldness, especially if it's in elevated levels. The good thing about Breezula, unlike the current FDA medications for hair loss that we have right now, such as finasteride or dutasteride. Dutasteride is not FDA approved, but finasteride is. The good thing about Breezula is that it does not interfere with the hormonal or the androgenic profile of patients. This means that libido and sexual function are not going to be affected in clinical trials up to date. This is huge because people that are using finasteride or dutasteride or other types of hair loss treatments can experience various side effects, mainly affecting sexual dysfunction and also the hormones, whereas Breezula does none of that according to their clinical trials up to date. So my last update on Breezula was their phase 2 dose-ranging trial that took place in Germany. There were over 400 subjects who were enrolled in the trial, and pretty much the purpose of the trial was to evaluate the efficacy and the safety of 4 doses of clascoterone, which is their main ingredient in Breezula. And they also compared their main ingredient to the placebo in males from 18 to 55 years of age, suffering from male pattern baldness, somewhere between a normal 3 to a normal 5, with a history of ongoing baldness. Now the subjects applied clascoterone or the vehicle to bald areas twice a day for 1 whole year. Clascoterone was broken down into 5 different groups. They had a 2% solution twice a day, 5% solution twice a day, 7.5% twice a day, and a 7.5 solution once a day, and a vehicle solution in the evening. And lastly, they had a vehicle solution where it contained no clascoterone for twice a day. So pretty much the trial was to assess for change from baseline in non-vellus target area hair count at month 12, and then the hair growth assessment score at month 12. And the target area was 1 square centimeter. So for my last update, the 6-month results showed that the target area hair count was most significant in the 7.5% solution of Breezula that was applied twice a day. And most subjects in all of the active groups saw an increase in hair growth compared to the placebo group. And the thing that was more surprising was that in the 7.5%, the dose group twice a day can actually be compared to 12-month target area hair count results shown for oral propecia or finasteride at 6 months. For the 7.5% twice a day of Breezula, that reached the same efficacy of finasteride 1 milligram, and that is just insane because now we have a possible topical application that works just as good as finasteride. So a couple days ago, we actually got a huge update from Breezula as they finally finished their phase 2 12-month clinical trial, and they had very good positive results in treating androgenetic alopecia. The results showed statistically significant improvement versus vehicle for target area hair count for every dose that was tested, as well as directional improvement for hair growth assessment. The results also had an excellent safety profile even at 12 months, so you guys don't have to worry about, adverse side effects with finasteride. So let's go ahead and take a look at their efficacy results at 12 months. The target area hair count was highest in the 7.5% solution that was applied twice a day. So you guys can go ahead and see the results here. The hair growth assessment was also seen with most favorable results from the 7.5% dosage. The target area hair width also showed the best results from the 7.5% dosage twice a day at over 762 micrometers. And you guys can see that in the vehicle, it represents the progression of androgenetic alopecia over time. If left untreated, as the target area hair count, the target area hair width, and also the hair growth assessment were all decreasing due to hair loss. So the safety results at 12 months was also excellent, with no adverse side effects amongst the patients who were treated with clasicoterone, since it is free from systemic steroid activity. So obviously this is good news because it means that we are getting closer to a topical that is better than finasteride or dutasteride with no adverse side effects, and it also does not alter the hormones, nor are you going to get any sexual side effects from it. The CEO of Cassiopeia plans to meet with FDA sometime during mid-year of this year to discuss their phase 3 clinical trials in men, who are expected to start towards the end of Q4 of 2019. They are also looking to expand the treatment for women suffering from female pattern baldness. So if Breezula is approved, it would be the first topical anti-androgen for the treatment of androgenetic alopecia since 1997. So, obviously I'm very excited for this, and I really hope that it pulls through and replaces the current hair loss medication that we currently have. And if everything goes as planned, I expect them to be releasing the topical Breezula sometime, I want to say within the next 2 to 3 years, but I don't know. I'm just speculating since you guys do like dates. So let's go ahead and keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best news. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions on Breezula, leave me some comments below, and I will go ahead and talk to you guys next time. Take care.